We're live.
We are live.
Thanks for the warning, Thomas. Goodness.
Oh, you could have said something stupid like last week. Or Garrett could have farted in the camera again.
Yeah. Well, when you're like, okay, we're done. That's, yeah.
I give
Hi,
you
everybody.
fair
Welcome
warning.
back to Reach Out Reptiles. My name is Garrett Hartle.
Thomas Wicker.
Duran. Snake.
That's Brian.
Brian.
Another snake.
Barley.
Oh, man. I don't know why I'm texting this into the chat right now, but Cody, Brian's holding your snake.
Here, you want to see it up close?
Yeah, bring it up close. Everyone hide your eyes. Focus box. Focus box.
Get out of there, Thomas.
Ooh, there it is.
Yeah.
We have a Kusko and a Duran.
Very curious snake. Very well-tempered snake.
Hi, Gina Rock. Long time no see.
I offered up my fingers to this snake, and this snake said, I don't want to eat your fingers.
So it's not today, Brian.
Not today.
You smell like gumballs.
I smell like gumballs. That's why. Snakes like rats, not gumballs.
Is there was there a previous inside joke to that, or did you literally just
No, I just wrote
made that up?
Yeah.
Okay.
Kind of an inside joke for all of you guys, though. So, this week we actually have Duran and Kusko coming out. Kusko's making all kinds of content. Duran's making all kinds of cages.
Christina Hill's already making demands. Christina, we've been live for 2 minutes.
I don't see any super chats.
Christina-
You don't have to listen to Christina.
Yeah, Christina, you got to pay money for that kind of attention.
She doesn't want to know. I can guarantee she doesn't want to know about all of the Super Crispies that emerge from the eggs and what those look like. That's for sure.
There's also something we're not supposed to talk about on today's live stream.
Wow, Brian.
Oh yeah.
Hey,
Brian, don't talk about Karampas.
Hey, what? Freaking Kusko.
Wow.
You just whisper into the
With
mic.
that,
No,
we're going to take
There's always
5.
that.
Just kidding, guys. We're back.
Hi, Richard Bilbo.
Super chat. Hold on.
Oh man.
But we can't hear it. Hold on.
Hop on, hit like,
Where
say
is
hey.
it?
See you guys on Patreon chat afterwards. Thanks,
I
Steve.
think they can
That's
hear
Steve
us.
Lewis. Please fart on a camera. Well, look, there's a super chat. There's a super chat, Rob.
We're all kinds of fancy today.
You need to get a thing of Rob like with his head on his thing spinning. I can't see.
Probably.
I can't see any of the text though because you put the text over this
Can't
actual text.
step away. Can't step away from work to watch, but wanted to hop on, hit like, say hey. See you guys on the Patreon chat afterwards. Steve Lewis, please fart on cam. We can make 2 of those things happen.
Two of the
yes.
But
Yeah, make sure, hey, if you guys are liking the stream so far, make sure to like it. And if at any point you don't like it, still like it, because the dislike button is broken apparently, so.
Oh, Nathan C. Super chat.
Use
I
the
just
like
want to
button
see
as a dislike
Kusko
button.
and Duran dance.
Alright.
But I do want an update on the you-know-whats. Kusko and Duran.
You ready to dance?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I like this.
Oh, you
gonna
cut the
trip
music.
over
We're about to
Hey,
get
the music cut itself, man.
about to make it really good.
Bye,
You just
Aiden.
cut out the
Bye,
thing.
Aiden.
Unbelievable.
See you later.
Man, I wish you guys could like be here for like 5 minutes before the stream while Thomas is losing his absolute mind.
I'm losing my mind because Brian's over here in my ear like, hey, Thomas, why isn't it working? Dude, come on, man.
You're going to
what are
break
you doing,
the live.
man?
You're going to break the live.
It wasn't even started yet.
Speaking of which, there's a bunch of chats. Everyone's saying like fart cam stuff and all that kind of stuff. If you missed it, you got to go watch the end of last week's live video.
It was
where
special.
Thomas fought and everyone was like, are they serious? Are they joking? Because he actually made a joke about it or something. But he thought he ended the live stream and he didn't. And he said something like, my wife was like, totally baited you guys and everything. Because he said something like, this is where you say something that could totally destroy your career if it was live streamed.
No, I
to
said
the
this
internet.
is the moment where we try not to say something that destroys our career.
I don't know about that. You guys are going to have to go back and watch that and see what you think. And so I decided to fart on the camera.
All I'm saying is one of us has Lyme's
It was
disease and
good
one of us
times.
doesn't.
All I know is that every time I live stream,
Nathan
I
C.
do
said
it.
that was worth a lot more than what he paid.
I was trying to figure out how the snakes like made it through. I don't remember what happened to the snake while that was happening, but it felt like we didn't actually have to be responsible while it was happening for snakes and living things. But they're fine somehow. Don't worry,
Yep.
if I break your snake, I bought it. It's okay. It's
So wait, what are you guys even
Zach
doing? in
Ditto
town?
wants to know
Should
what a
we,
Krispy Kreme is. Zach, Krispy
Oh,
Kreme
Krispy
is
Kreme's
a
a
donut.
Yeah, it's a new morph apparently of Dwarf and Superdwarf that
Oh, I
popped
thought
up.
I thought it was a donut.
Super chat.
It was named after the donut.
Archimedes. All right, I'm gonna go find Archimedes.
Someone's trying to do it.
You're not gonna be able to find Archimedes. I don't think so.
Archimedes,
wants to see
hashtag
Archimedes?
Team Ashley. Oh, that was Christina. Hey, Christina, thank you for the $20.
Oh, that's Christina Hill's snake.
Okay.
It doesn't say Archimedes on the thing.
Support US Art Kill HR 4521. Let's see the Super Crispies.
We could tease them with a photo, I guess.
Yeah.
All right.
Here, do you want to airdrop me a photo? I'll put it on the stream.
Can you?
Yep.
All right.
Ooh, we're coming up.
Oh, we're so
All right,
fancy.
you guys can check this out. So, a Krispy Kreme is actually like a new mutation that popped out from one bloodline of the Kalatoa stuff that we're working with, mostly in cahoots with Aaron Metcalf, since it seems to be trickling down from all the old Travis Kubis bloodline stuff. I'm working on it.
I'm just making sure.
And so what it looked like, I nicknamed it, they're Krispy Kremes because it looked like donuts with like glaze connecting them all the way down the back. And it was somewhat it's not really that subtle once you can see what you're looking for. But what's that?
Light switch is on the right side. If you go through the right door, it's on your left-hand side.
All right, let's see here. Let me find a good one. So, we finally did a breeding. We've been kind of waiting to see if it would produce like a super form. And what it is it kind of donated out the neck and changed the first half of the snake. It changed the whole thing, but it wasn't all that extreme on the second half. So here, I'm going to airdrop this one to you, Thomas. Where do you want it?
YouTube iMac, 27-inch.
All right. Jumping up.
Now, I heard there's tentative nicknames for the Super Crispies.
What's that?
Didn't we say something like, what was it, lather? Like, what was it today we heard?
Frothies?
Something? Yeah, something.
Yikes.
A lather? Yeah, I don't know. You guys will have to comment. He's going to actually pop one up here. So this is an Annery, would be a Super Krispy Kreme. So it would appear that, this is just the first breeding of Crispy to a potential Crispy. And it would appear that we have gotten like a super form. It's got the donut-y stripe all the way down. So it's kind of like a Sunfire and a Super Sunfire, where the super form is just more extreme. Do you want to set that down? Or
Is
are you
that
showing
it?
off? That's it. That's it.
Oh, well.
Oh, it turned it sideways. Whoa,
Hold on.
that's weird. What
Wait,
did you
he's
do?
showing the Crispy. Oh, there.
Yep. There's Archimedes for you. Hanging out. Aiden literally just put it away before he took off. All I could see is the head, Thomas. What a tease.
What are you
This way.
breaking it again, Thomas?
No. Again,
It looks great on my screen.
you guys.
It looks
No,
fantastic right
he's
here.
trying to put up another picture
You can see it fine here.
of the little hatchling
You guys
Krispy
don't know what
Kreme.
you're looking at.
I know. I know.
No.
what my
I'm
camera- I know
talking
what
to
his
Garrett.
camera's
I'm
saying.
talking to Garrett.
Oh,
Yeah. He's looking at this.
But look at this. Look at how beautiful this tub is decorated. Isn't that nice? Are we not seeing this right now?
No,
Thomas?
this is the live monitor. This is the studio. preview.
Okay, all right.
You guys.
Look at how beautifully that tub is decorated. And just so you know, Christina, according to the documentation, this snake was dropped on January 28th. But I can confirm though
Wow.
that I can confirm that there's no damage though. Seems to be operating just fine, even though the documentation clearly states that he was dropped on. I probably shouldn't show that.
All right, we got a super chat
Dropped
from Ann
means it dropped
Sellers.
its meal.
Hold on. But
The snake was
I
dropped.
don't-
It could have been hatched. It was dropped.
Yeah.
I think they can hear that. I don't know.
Am I dancing?
All right. Ann Sellers wants to know about HR 4521. Let me pop up this picture first before we get into that. Here you guys go.
Yeah. So, there was a cool collab going on Dave Kaufman's channel about that, where he got a hold of Phil Goss.
It's
going on-
talking
it's
about
going on
HR2,
actually
5 whatever,
in an hour
or
from now.
do you want
Is
to
it
talk
1
about this
hour
crispy
from now?
that's on the screen?
7.
So as soon as this, that's flattering, Brian. Do you really have to tie your shoe like that in Thomas's face?
I didn't want to.
Wait, are those the pants from Pomona? Will you give it more of a show? than
Those
we
are the go
anticipated?
pants.
These are the go pants. These are my go pants. Go.
So, right after this live stream, go over to Dave Kaufman's Reptiles, and they're actually going to talk all about it. So, thank you very much for the shout out. That's a great thing. You can hear from Phil Goss. He's the president of USARK, and I think he has Ryan McVeigh on there as well.
And Erica.
Ryan and Erica McVeigh.
You should really show up
weighing
for
in.
Erica because she's the.
You said Dave
Man.
Kaufman?
Yeah. Ryan, I don't know. Ryan or Erica, I don't know who's cuter, though.
This is going
Ryan
on
looks pretty
tonight.
cute.
That's tough.
Here,
man.
I'll copy the link and put it in the. I'll put it in the description.
There you
Put
go.
it down there.
There you
Good
go.
job.
There you go. So thank you guys very much for that. Speaking of which, if you're watching the live stream, if you hit a like, that helps us. And then we can do crazy stuff. Deron, what kind of snake are you holding tonight?
Oh, this is my favorite snake from this trip. An Anime tiger, sorry.
It's a pineapple. No, it's not really a
No,
pineapple. Never
that's
mind.
not.
That's not a pineapple. It
How do
wants
you
to
put
be.
the line above Dave's
Look at this
name?
animal.
Because
Don't put the line above Dave's name, or
Okay.
nothing will show up. He added that himself anyway. It's not his real name.
did he really?
Gorgeous.
What a punk. If you refresh the live stream right now, you'll find a link down there. You can go check that out right after we're done.
So, yeah, basically, Ann, on HR 4521, it's called the Competes Act. And it's meant to help drive the American economy back up after all the COVID stuff was down. But they decided to listen to a special
stuff in.
interest group and slip inside of, it's something like close to 2,000-page act. They slipped in 4 pages about, increasing and giving authority to the Lacey Act to tell us what to do with our, reptiles as far as transporting in state lines. Give a white list of approved animals that it's okay to keep as pets. The rest of them would not be okay. That's crazy. That's absolutely insane.
It's kind of like when
And
you feed
somehow,
It's kind of like when you feed your dog a nice, fat, chunky, juicy piece of cheese and slip a little pill inside, and like, you're gonna take this too.
yeah, eat the pill. So yeah, I don't know
We'll
how
never know.
that part. That's a very blanket, goofy thing to interject into this act. And what's funny is like we've been building up a lot during COVID, and this would literally shut it down and have the reverse effect that the actual bill that it's in is supposed to have, because it would completely depress the reptile industry, which is bigger than it ever has been, especially after 2 years of COVID. The reptile industry has grown tremendously
True
in
that.
the last couple of years. So it's goofy. It passed through the House, so everyone should contact their senator and write into them. You can go to usarc.org.
I'm going to drop another link for that, too.
Yeah, and you can actually even copy paste a letter into your senator, or just write them a quick note. I mean, honestly, a handwritten little message not even handwritten, hand typed little message about why this is bad. Please remove those 4 things. They don't have to shut down the whole act. They can just strike that part from it and pass it, and we won't have to worry about it. But this is copy-pasted literature that's been put in tons of acts ever since, I don't know, whenever. But, yeah, it's a bunch of people that don't think that you should be allowed to have reptiles as pets. So, I don't know why they're putting it in
I
there.
need another snake. This is ridiculous.
And I know I can be as lazy as they come, and it only took me a couple minutes
Hey, there's
to do
a
it.
cool
so
Motley Golden Child in there.
get out there, get it done. It's a couple clicks. Type a little something, something. I told them how much I love my animals as much as any other pet owner. Get out there and get the message out there.
I think we're going to be dropping a video next week? This week? We're doing a video soon on it that'll give you more information on what you can do to take action. Like pretty much what Garrett just said, but broken down and a little bit more explanation.
Yeah, again, jump over to Dave Kaufman's Reptile Adventures right after this live stream. They're going to go on with Phil Goss. He'll explain it a whole lot better than us.
Also going to drop another link in the description for you that will take you to USARC. Super chat from Jay Hill Jr. Sorry it's cut off, guys. We're still figuring out the little alerts thing. We just added it pretty last minute to just make it a little more fun.
Remember to hit the like button. Support USARC and show more Krispy Kremes. Super chat from James and Christina. Super chat it. Go. Right now. And Thomas. And Super Chat. And go. Right now. Yes.
This
Good job, Thomas. Right on time.
Oh yeah, dude.
Impeccable.
Every
Impeccable
time.
timing. Did you find one? Ooh.
There's Krispy Kreme back there.
You want to pull a Crispy? You know the
Essence.
that Annery's son, Crispy, the big guy. He'd show up well on camera if you want to show him off. Uh-oh. The man's touching your camera.
Yeah.
Oh
Oh,
man.
he just changed
Yeah,
it.
Oh man.
It's worth it.
Brian's good with cameras, so.
Whose snake is that one? Is that one sold?
Todd, somebody, I believe.
Todd, there's your snake. She's so cute. Look at how curious. Look at those white eyes. Awesome.
Alessa Abruzzo says, also call if you're able. Senators have their staff take notes before major votes.
Heck yeah.
Oh, dead air time.
Oh,
Oh.
did you just trip?
Yelling.
No, I didn't trip.
Oh, what'd
He's
you
just
kick?
yelling at you for being quiet.
Oh,
I didn't
gotcha.
trip anything. What
I
are
thought
talking
you hit
about?
something. I thought you tripped. That's why.
No,
You know,
dude,
Brian,
I'm a
I
professional.
used to think I used to have to talk to you.
Brian
I'm
never
listening to
trips.
the comments section.
You can't
Gorgeous.
listen to
It's my favorite. Actually, I think Duran is running over. Duran is running over to go grab a Krispy Kreme for us right now, so you guys can
Sweet.
see.
I'm
So
hungry.
he's actually one of the older ones. This is going to be a young adult male, and we're trying to breed him to a female now. But the animal that we just showed, that Super Crispy, we'll be holding back all the Super Crispies, but this being a brand new incomplete dominant morph should be pretty exciting. And now that we've actually proven it to be like an incomplete dominant mutation. I know Christina was saying, oh, maybe it's like a polymorphic thing or something like that. But
So, have you proven out a
We've got,
homozygous form?
that was what the new one is. Now we haven't. It's fair disclaimer. We've bred the Krispy Kreme and we've produced like 5 or 6 different clutches of half Krispy Kremes now.
Okay.
So then we just hatched what we think is the homozygous form.
Okay.
Well,
So, and there was a few of them in the clutch. The numbers seem to add up.
So you take that homozygous form and breed it to something
Hold
and they
on.
all come out Krispy Kreme, then you got your, that's your foolproof.
Yes. But what we're going to
guys,
do
they can
is
hear this,
probably...
but hold on.
What?
Yeah, music. Let's hear it.
They can hear the music, but we can't. So I don't know what's playing and how loud it is.
It's really loud. You can tell by the levels.
Sorry for blasting your eardrums, guys. Let's try
All
this
right,
again.
that's Tristan.
Let's try this again.
Just to see his boy.
Oh, this one's the intense one.
Since he's a marble, which is clearly the best.
Tristan? Oh, I have to agree with you, Tristan.
All right.
I think we were actually
Hey, you
taking
wanted more
pictures of your
Super Chat
guy.
songs.
That was good. I like it.
Never been more happy to be wrong. Another super chat. Thank you, Christina.
Your head bagging looks better with your long hair. That's
It's
first
getting
thing I'm
long,
missing.
man. I just
Getting
scheduled
long
a
again.
haircut. This is a lot more intense than I remember. Holy crap, they're going off. Thank you. So we got one from Rampant Mermaid. Gotta say, I just started listening to you and your podcast after looking for a name for 15 minutes searching, Reach Out Reptiles, and Garrett Hartle. I instantly found it when looking up Kusko podcast. You rock.
Woo! Yeah, it was pretty
Um,
fun. If you go check out Searchable as Reptiles podcast, that's a fun one.
Did, wait.
Mr. and
did
Mrs.
we go to get
Morelia's.
Tristan's marble?
They're going to get
Okay,
Tristan's
sweet.
marble. And then Mr. and Mrs. Morelia said, just caught Matt Summers' video with Rob at Reach Out Reptiles. No joke. Rob's discussion on snake poo and feeding was enlightening. Rob does
it's
like
always
to,
enlightening. Rob is very enlightening.
he's very enlightening and he's very into poo. So
Yes.
true dat. Thank you, Mr. and Mrs. Morelia.
And I believe Brian's filming a video with him tonight. So
yeah, you guys are
can
gonna
head
have
over
to.
Triple B
You guys are gonna have
TV.
to jump onto the Triple B
Hey, when is
TV.
Rob's
I don't think
episode
that's
coming
live
out?
though. But
No, it's not live.
But he's filming a couple episodes. He's gonna do one with Rob at Rob's house. He did one with me, just chilling here on the couch a little earlier today. And
I'm still waiting for my
you
call
did
to
one
make a
over
video. You know,
with
he's gonna make one video with me.
Blake Stewart. So that was
did a
pretty
whiskey thing, like.
cool. Oh, whiskey
so
whips.
Whiskey
episode.
Whips.
Yeah.
You can go check
Is
out
this Tristan's
Whiskey Whips
snake?
as well.
This is Tristan's snake.
Here it is. The marble. Clearly the best gene ever.
I mean,
Well,
I'm gonna have to go ahead and agree with you. Like that thing is absolutely gorgeous.
This is actually a Karompa cross.
Yeah, I saw that it was Karompa.
Yeah, Karompa marble.
I don't know what Tristan paid for this snake, but guarantee it's worth it. Look at this thing, dude. That thing is epic.
Yeah.
That is probably the coolest snake I've seen all weekend.
Honestly, give that sucker a year to kind of color up like those little bit bigger Karompas are. He's gonna be looking pretty
All right,
sweet.
do you want to hit some questions? Couple
Nice
questions.
Yeah, we actually have. So while Thomas asks our first questions, Duran is going to slip in the older Krispy Kreme mail so you can kind of see. So he's from the first clutch where we identified the Krispy Kreme. You can see that wild pattern. He should not have any pattern mutations other than the Krispy Kreme. So you can see that connected donut-y thing
Cover your eyes.
going down the animal there.
There we go.
So
Garrett, cover your eyes.
why?
It's
Cover your eyes.
focusing on you.
It's not working.
Yeah, still focused on the
It's not
face.
working.
You
Hold
got
it
it. You
outside,
got to
just
get.
hold
No,
it
you got it.
sideways.
You got it, or you had it.
Oh,
get-
there it
Gave
is.
up. Yeah.
All right, what's our first question, Thomas?
Well,
There
I was
you
looking
go.
at the chat. We got two questions. Let's go to the first one. Christina Hill asks, when are the calendars going to be available? Good question. Probably March.
Yep. We were actually talking with Blake about it.
March to March,
I think we're gonna do a March to March calendar for those of us who are procrastinators in the world.
and which
We're like,
also
"What?
makes sense
Huh?
because
It's 2023 now.
3 of the letters in the word March are also the same 3 of the letters in the word reach. Out Reptiles. So
Just gotta push the.
You're
letters
actually
in.
for the letters.
I feel
4
like
of
you
them.
missed your calling as a Sesame Street character.
A-R-C-H.
ARCH, even
Don't you
more.
think? You
What
got like
is
the
he
count
talking
and the
about?
Kusko.
Wow.
Man.
All right, and then Bryn Tadena asked if you could choose any mainland morph to have as an SD, what would it be?
Oh,
I feel like we
man.
should go around.
Yeah. Any mainland morph in SD immediately. What would it be?
Ocelot.
Ocelot? That's just easy. That's just a new
It
one.
shit looks amazing.
I'll go. I mean, mine would be a newer one too. I would go hypo.
Yeah, I was going to say blue hypo.
Yeah.
Blue hypo all the way.
Yeah. How about you? Say anthrax.
Oh, anthrax and anthrax blue hypo.
Corn snake.
You can't pick combos. Oh man.
I just want to see a giant, like a retake that looks like a corn snake.
What would you guys see?
As a
So
mainland.
throw it out in the chat. If you could immediately, if I could say, "Pada, here's a 50% Kalatoa, or Superdwarf or whatever, morph." What
Some
would
snake
you
ASMR going on.
want? What would you want to see? Hi, buddy. What's up, big guy?
Almost has a motley look, too, eh?
Yeah, somewhere between a Motley and a Jag.
Mm.
Kind of looks like a Jag. Doesn't wobble at all.
Oh.
I would say probably closer to a Jag than a.
Dan Tan said, I
Motley,
seen
wouldn't
you
you?
guys at the Pomona show,
Color-wise.
but didn't want to say anything because I didn't want to seem like a groupie.
Plus, it's like
Should have said hi.
Oh, yeah, you got to
Shoulda
come say
said
hi.
hi.
You always got to come
These
say
guys
hi.
are the most down to earth. I'm a little up there, but these guys are the most down to earth people you'll ever meet.
Yeah.
Especially after
come
enough
say
whiskey.
hi. Come say hi.
Yep.
Just make sure you tell us what your name is.
Yes, that is an important part of introducing yourself.
Yeah. Well, I always come up and people are like, "Hi, I watch your thing." I'm like, "Cool," and I say, "My name's Garrett," and I try to introduce myself so that they'll introduce themselves, so I can remember who they were that came up to me at the show. At least, hopefully, remember. You know what I mean? At the show, you get thousands of people. I do my best.
Like
But
that
they're
time you
always
met-
like, "I know your name's Garrett."
Thousands of
and
people
they
are
walk
coming
away,
up to you.
and I'm
yes.
like, "Oh, okay."
It's like that time you met my dad.
Yes. Barely remembered it, but I did.
Or if you see me with these guys, just tap me because I'm nobody. Just tap me and I'll tap
Okay,
them.
just to
Double
clarify, Amy Beat is not what it dance, but she hit us with 20 bones. Thank you so much. We're gonna still play.
No dance, she says. What's the music for if there's
Don't
no
dance.
Super
Very
dance.
stiff, everyone.
The snake keeps moving.
What's up, Amy B?
Amy B! Yeah.
Thank
That's
you.
the way to be.
Let's have a drink for Amy B.
All
you have
right.
drinks?
I have drinks.
We don't drink on the
Cow is
We
in
don't drink on here.
Superdwarf.
Superdwarf show. We'll drink after.
Christina says crispy
Water,
is the hot
cola.
new morph. Heck yeah.
Are blonde Super Tigers in Superdwarfs yet? Magic Muse wanted to know.
What's that?
Are blonde Super Tigers in Superdwarf yet?
Nope. Blonde is not in Superdwarf at all. So that's a brand new morph for somebody, for sure. So that is actually another really good one. There is Amel in Superdwarf, and Amelanistic is allelic to blonde, so you could kind of slide into it if you wanted to, get some Superdwarf Amel stuff. But honestly, I would just run
Oh, really? What is a AML blonde cross then?
like a really washed out blonde.
Okay.
It's kind of like the lavender of
Right,
the
but do they
albinos.
have a name like Lavender?
Yes, it's called Rhapsody.
Rhapsody. Okay.
Yes.
Dan Tan
new
said
one.
Garrett is taller than I thought.
These angles
I
are
didn't
also
think so.
these angles are also a bit funky. Like Thomas
Yeah, I
looks
would-
like
He
he's like
says he
twice
met
as
me.
big as
He
me.
met me in Tim.
Oh,
That's
gotcha.
what he
Okay.
Yeah.
Garrett's
So
always
let's see.
shorter
Bob
than I
Evans
think
says
he is.
Cow is in Superdwarf, so it's done. Doesn't have to worry about that one.
All right, all done.
That's a done deal. March to March sounds amazing, says Alessa. So actually, Blake Stewart is going to be working on those calendars now. Thank you for everyone that voted. Is the voting closed?
Friday it closes.
It closed on Friday. They still have time.
Yeah, there's 1,700 votes already, so you probably won't make a dent. But please go
Bro.
vote.
I won't make a dent. To be fair, you get 12 votes.
I'm just being realistic.
Yeah,
here.
no, but there might be some that are really close.
12
Yeah.
votes for 12
sure.
different. But I
But
wish
there
you
might
could
be
toss.
some that are really close
You're right,
right
you're
now.
right, you're right.
Like
you're right.
there's just a couple votes to throw
Yep.
it over into
Pick
the.
your favorite 12 pictures. There's some really good ones in there.
All right,
And
Garrett.
March to March is
Dance.
yeah, Garrett.
I just have to say before he says dance. That's like the only thing.
Oh, that's not even fair.
Most of the music
Are
guys
we gonna do all
playing
the
those.
not it when the dance comes out?
Christina wants a super crispy tiger.
Martial Law Morph says, "Oh, how I've missed you guys. So glad I picked up my phone tonight."
James says
Martial
Martial
law
right.
morphs.
Ocelot is fire.
We have missed you
Marshall.
too.
Marshall.
Where you been, man?
Marshall.
Alessa wants to see a hypo albino, like a blue hypo albino, the sunglow.
I wear Marshall's hat a lot. Marshall makes a nice
Wonder what that would
his
look
new
like.
hat. Isn't that a nice hat? Yeah. That's nice. That hat's sweet.
Yeah.
Red 357 wants a Superdwarf from your collection. Which one will stay smallest?
This one.
That's probably fairly accurate. We actually have a few to choose from that are really high percentage Superdwarf, so that's probably what you're gonna want to go for. And if you're just looking for like a really cool pet to be a part of that Reach Out Reptiles extended family, oh sorry buddy, and
You can get smacked in the face too.
Wow.
What you want?
So your retics will be dropped. And
I would
punched
say,
around before
staying small on size. You get a male, they typically stay a little bit smaller as well. So
Don't call Peter.
Dallas was asking, he just got a new Burmese python. How long should he wait before he handles it?
Oh, handle it now.
Yeah, I say feed it and then handle it after it
yeah,
digests.
like he just got it.
Just
like
got it.
today.
Yeah, if he just got it.
Oh, okay, yeah. Definitely get some food in there first. Absolutely.
Yeah, and then the big thing is just start easy, like short, gentle handling sessions. You can allow him to come to you, that kind of thing.
Yeah, those Burms when they're young, especially, they can be very, very hissy and
Scared and defensive.
extremely defensive. I had a very fun baby Burm experience where it bit me in a feeding response because I was too lazy to like get up on the stool. It was above my head, and it came flying out past the rat, grabbed my finger, and wrapped around my hand. And as I screamed, it just like, whatever, it musked in my mouth.
Oh, that's the best.
That was the best. It was like, now me and that Burm are like this.
So what does musk taste like?
Oh, it's bad. Yeah, it's made to be
I think I
bad.
closed my mouth pretty much just in time, but it was like, there might have been a
Just enough to taste
couple of splashes that got in.
It varies in taste by species, but Burms are one of the
species.
worst. Anacondas, I think, are
How
the
many
worst
species
I've
have
ever.
you tried?
Is this a question we should be asking Rob?
Several
I
dozen.
think Rob
Probably several dozen species of musk. Yeah.
Dude.
There's a lot of people for pied in Superdwarf. That's a good one.
Christina
Definitely one
says
that's
she's
going to work.
chomping at the bit for hashtag Team Ashley.
This
merch.
is the moment right
Yes,
here.
well, you got to bother your
I don't-
Team Ashley leader.
Yep.
This
Your
is
caller.
hashtag Team Garrett doesn't have to do that. Not hashtag Garrett's problem. Hashtag.
Focus, freaking donkey.
It's on iFocus, man.
Someone says black stripe is a morph they want in Superdwarf. What's a black stripe? Do you know what that is?
I do not.
I wonder if that's like a wild caught animal. Like a lot of times people will name an animal that's captured in the wild and looks different, but I haven't seen any black stripe.
Maybe it was an autocorrect from Genetic Stripe.
Maybe.
That's just the moment. That's the
Yeah.
moment I always wait for. Then
Genetic stripe is one that we're working down into Superdwarf too. Honestly, I'm actually very excited about that. Genetic stripe is a really humble morph, but I think it's going to look good with the Superdwarf lines.
What makes a morph humble?
Just because it's been around for a long time, it's a lower cost one. So like some of the new, like if Ocelot was the first morph ever in Retix, people would be less excited about it than a genetic stripe if it came out last week. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm just confused at the word humble.
I was going to say, I don't know if humble would be the right verbiage for
A
that.
well-established morph.
Okay.
How about that?
Oh, hold on. Why can't I hear this one?
Why can't you hear what one?
I don't know.
It's not up there. It's not there.
Amy.
Oh! What? Are we supposed to dance? Oh.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on.
I gotta go.
Come on. No, I played it back for you again, Brian. Come back, Brian.
Hey, Midnight Musings wants to know if you're going to Arlington this weekend.
People are working on them.
I'm not going.
Scottish
You
Rob.
going?
I will be there.
You are going to Arlington?
I will be there. I'm
Duran
leaving.
is going to be there.
Duran is all
He's
over the
taller
world.
than he looks, too. Kick him in the shins if you see him.
Scottish Rob says is there. I think there's a way to get a full black wheat tick like Motley GC, but head and belly as well.
Eventually, yes. So it's kind of like secret sauce or whatever. But I know that Sal Daddy Retix is working on something.
While you're at it.
Sal Daddy is working on something that they call the Black Knight. And it is a solid head to tail, nothing else, no other color in it, black retic. But they won't share, they won't say what they are. So I'm sure that they'll come out. It's kind of like, it reminds me, they're playing the game like Nerd did with the, what was the ball python they didn't say was anything for a while. You guys remember what I'm talking about? It ended up being like a Hidden Gene Woma, Granite. What was that? What do they call that? When they were coming up with the silly names for them. Anyway, pretty cool. So, yeah, I mean, if they'll tell me what they are, I'll put them in Superdwarf. I'd love to have an all-black snake. The Annery Motley Golden Childs, though, are pretty freaking
close.
incredible. Some of them have a more black head. Some of them have
got
like a
another
stone
super chat.
gray head. Honestly, I like the head. You know? There's a sold one that's really nice that's in there.
All right,
It's
we got a
female.
couple super chats to address. Also, Russell Cat, you can go back a little bit. We did cover the Lacey Act. Do you want to give us your 2-sentence America Competes summary?
Yeah, so what you need to do is write in and tell your senator that the Competes Act has language in it regarding the Lacey Act, which is trying to shut down the pet trade across. They're giving authority to shut down pets of really any species. It doesn't even deal with just reptiles. So write your senator, tell them that that's a terrible idea, and go check out Dave Kaufman's Reptile Adventures right after this
And there's
for
a
a word
USARC
from the president
link.
of USARC.
Yep.
You can also go to usarc.org, and you can see it
all
there.
right, we got 3 super chats to run through. Sorry, John.
You good?
Sorry,
Whatever you want to call me, it's all good.
Bill. Mochino Superdwarf, question mark, and hashtag USARC, everyone. That's from Timothy. Garrett, are you listening?
Yeah, go what? Huh? Yes, I was totally
Go
listening.
Penguins.
Mario
Mochino Superdwarf.
Lemieux.
Sorry. What's my what?
Mochino Superdwarf, question
Oh,
mark.
heck yeah. Mochino and Superdwarf? Absolutely.
T.
We
Hartle.
have made them. There are 3 so far.
T. Hartle
and a
says,
couple of
what is
dwarf
the
ones.
max size dwarf Superdwarf you would recommend handling alone?
This right here.
Yeah, I mean, I think it kind of depends on who you are a little bit, but
Yeah.
but I don't think you should get complacent just because you're experienced as a handler either.
I mean, this snake could choke you out if you put it around your neck. No problem.
Yeah, and people have had problems with smaller snakes like that.
Yeah,
you know what I
just
mean?
like full circumference around the neck, a snake like this,
Right.
take you out easy.
But that's kind of why I'm saying, like, an experienced handler
Wouldn't do
you
that.
wouldn't get into that situation. You probably know a little bit better than that. So.
All right.
But I mean, for me, honestly, like the 10-foot and under size is a very manageable snake. So I would feel completely fine on my own playing around with some 10-foot retics, no problem. But there's not really any reason why you can't just call somebody too and talk to them while you're cleaning cages or whatever in case something happens.
I mean, I know Aaron Metcalf calls people obsessively anyway, but 9 times out of 10, if you get a call from Aaron Metcalf,
Yeah.
he's either mowing or he's cleaning snake cages.
Yeah, just put your headphones in, give him a shout. Duran, you got one for us? Is
We
that
also
the Annery
got-
Motley Golden Child?
Yeah, here's... No, it's just the Motley Golden Child.
Oh, it's not even.
Oh,
this one...
Beach Bum Exotics.
It's black.
Adam H wants to see the Laugh Snow Motley male.
Look at that,
He
almost
also
as dark
super
as
chatted.
Oh, yeah.
There
Alright.
you go.
Let me go get him for you, Adam.
It's good to see you too, Beach Bum Exotics.
Adam.
Hiding out.
Adam, where you been, bro? Come see us.
Hey, Scottish Rob said it was a soul sucker. That's exactly what I was talking about.
What about a soul sucker?
But they didn't tell us what it was for a long time.
Look at it,
Oh, okay.
iridescent, man. That's crazy.
Yeah, there it is. This
You
is
can actually see it.
nice. That iridescence is great.
Ooh,
Put it in front of your hand so that it's focusing on the snakes of your hand. There we go. Now we're looking at some
This
nice.
is amateur hour, okay, right?
Oh no, it's not amateur hour. This is professional time. Look at that beautiful snake. That is just a gorgeous example of life,
I'm in love with this.
beauty.
Right here.
Oh, it's not in focus anymore. Come on.
Take a look at this bad boy.
Look at that tongue.
Yeah, he's a
Ooh, that thing
he's
just
a little
blew out the camera.
Overexposed, yeah.
And under focused.
Under and over and every which way but loose. Hold on. Is this your Bantang boy?
Nah, this is the Tom Belongin.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's funny. Close.
I know, it's close. Look at the belly on this thing, dude.
That's the female?
Male, I believe.
Nah, that's the female.
Okay.
Hey,
You
listen
know
to
it was
Christina. I like that. There's
this guy
113 people watching, only 61 likes. We can
Thank
do
you,
better
Christina.
than that.
Yeah,
guys.
please give us a like, guys. That would be awesome.
Yeah, Garrett needs to feed his ego. It's
I need
going
to feed
to.
No,
my
it's
ego.
my
That's the most
ego.
important thing about it.
It's gonna
This guy's
die.
got like a bone white head. This is a lavender snow.
Kids gotta eat.
Which is pretty fun. You don't see too many lavender snows. And the fun thing about lavender and retics is that when you breed them, they make multiple different albino strains. Purple, lav, and white. What's your favorite, Brian?
Between purple, lav, and white.
Yeah.
Oof. You know, it's always seems to be the thing that I don't have. Like honestly, because I've got
grass is
a
greener
gorgeous purple, like
Yeah.
the most gorgeous purple you could ask for. And then I see, and I've got a lavender as well, which is also extremely gorgeous. And then I see a white phase, and I'm like, I don't have that.
White face. Yeah, that's why you need a lavender. Because when you breed them, the best part is the babies.
You get all.
When you see like a purple head poking out and a white head come. So my favorite is actually the lavender. I think they have like nice color and stuff. But nowadays that we have like the Indo Caramel and the Moschino, I would kind of almost get rid of the purple stuff, move towards white phase, because then you can get the Indo Caramel in there, make the orange glows, you make the Mochinos.
Super chat
They're
from
like the more
JL
epic version of
Jr.
purple.
Ganya Gahaka.
What's up?
It says, see Kusko playing with the Halmahera again and hit the like button. Y'all are plugging so hard for the likes.
Not a Halmahera though.
Tom
but-
Belongin, yeah, Halmahera would have been good. I almost got the Halmahera.
It looks a lot like it.
This is actually an exceptionally dark Tom Belongin though, so we forgive you. This one was hand chosen by Sawfish Reptiles for themselves. It's the darkest Tom Belongin they've ever produced. We also got the lightest Tom Belongin they've ever produced. But that super rich, dark Tom Belongin looks somewhat Halmahera-ish, except that these ones have a lot more of the golden yellow contrast, and the dark areas are like a rich, I don't know what color that is.
Look at the belly on this thing. It's just.
The Halmas are more of like a charcoal gray, and these ones are of like a rich gold brown, I guess. Yeah, the belly has some speckling to it on this girl. She's pretty unique, but the Halmas have a lot more black there as well. So, good times.
That's a phenomenal snake right here, dude.
What a great size too. That's a 5-year-old female. So they're kind of like a Superdwarf Sulawesi already. It's like a mini, like the goat line, but
That's must
natural.
be what attracted me to it. And I was like, that one right there. Come
Yeah.
on out.
Yeah.
Here's the Anery Motley Golden Child.
Oh, you found that one.
Yeah.
There you go.
Well, you gotta do it
So
side
that
by side.
it's
What?
pretty.
Just block Thomas's face.
Buck Thomas's face.
We always do that anyway.
I got blocks. There we go. Look at that belly.
The
You gotta stick your butt out.
the aneries are cool because they're the blackest black, but they shimmer in greens and blues and stuff.
Jennifer
see that
Meyer
head
says, you guys are hilarious. I love learning and laughing with you every week. Those snakes are gorgeous. Jennifer, we love learning and laughing with you too.
There we go. Look at that.
Woohoo!
All right, am I the only one who's gonna?
Zach
give
Ditto
Jennifer-
says, "What do you guys
Jennifer
think about
acknowledgement?
Turnates every week?"
Thanks, Jennifer.
They're cool. They're kind of like the Halmas. In fact, they might actually be the Halmas because they were all imported together.
Is it?
And then-
Is it? Could you pronounce it
Ternate.
Ternates?
Ternate.
Ternates?
Actually,
Could
that's
you-
actually how you would pronounce it.
Oh, really? Oh, why does everybody say ternate?
Because we're gringos. I don't know.
Okay.
So, but and we-
Duran, do you say ternate?
yeah, they're
Ternate?
beautiful. They're
Ternate?
very different. Very different
Listen,
kind of
not
animal
all of us are
than the
actually
stuff that we
gringos
work
here,
with.
Garrett.
So we only do the dwarf, super dwarf stuff. But you know, people ask like, "Hey, what are all the localities?" We've had those questions. Like, you realize like they come from I don't know how many different countries, 24 countries, and one of those countries, Indonesia, has like 17,000
Oh,
islands.
Scottish
There's
Rob.
a lot of
Coming in with
localities.
the 10 bones.
What's up, buddy?
Oh, This is the music that gets your stuff broken. I'm not gonna move.
Oh yeah.
If I move, we're gonna break things.
No words to say.
Just move from the neck up.
No. I don't want to break myself.
All right, Scottish
Brand
Rob
wants
one
to see our
says,
current
dude,
personal
you can't cut
favorite-
off the super chats, man.
Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
you can.
Hey, no.
I just did.
No,
I'm
I
cutting it
don't.
off
You
again.
can't. He can't. He has to come back next week. You gotta leave. Did Garrett get a chance to check out the John Malachy building stuff? Think you guys could create an awesome climbing enclosure together. Have to drive now. Bestialians.
I did not yet. I want to. It's on my to-do list. I have it there. I will check it out.
Dude's got a freaking massive to-do list. It's
Yes.
like set out for the next several years from what I've seen.
Yeah, we'll get to it before several years.
Alright, I think I'm taking the metal out.
This is the snakehead thing.
Bryn wants to know what our current personal favorite wild type. That thing looks so much better than it did on camera.
Yeah.
That sucker is like, look at you can't. It just
Look,
disappears
you can't even
against
see it in
you.
my shirt.
Yeah.
I'll get the
It
other one.
disappears.
Jay Hill
Yeah.
Jr. was referring
Sucker's
to the
hot.
Halma that you had in the live earlier with Ashley. Brian.
Did you pull out? They were talking about a Halma that you had with Ashley. Yeah.
Yeah, we
If
got
you hear a yell, he got bit.
Yep. Majestic says Brian needs some new pants. Probably, yeah.
Thanks, Scottish Rob.
Do you guys have any questions for us tonight? Go ahead and drop those in the chat. Also, afterwards, if we miss any of your questions, we'll have a post that goes up where you can put the question there and we'll get to it next week.
Lord saying, check your texts.
Tongue twister.
Check your texts.
Oh, Laura, Kusko's jeans might be split.
Yeah, that's why he
Oh, yeah.
I didn't
he
even
tore
see
him.
that.
He's been running around with those. That's
Wait,
why he
we
calls
already
them his
knew.
go pants.
He already knew, Laura.
Thank
If
you.
he has to go to
Thank
the
you for being
bathroom, he
discreet.
can go right away. He doesn't even have to wait.
He doesn't have to pull his pants out at all.
That's
Thank
not even
you,
the
Laura,
worst
for
thing
your
that he's done this
discretion. Jennifer Meyer says, "You guys are awesome. Love the hype music." All right, ready? Just for you,
You should
Jennifer.
really trip the camera out and just put those two together. Took away all our diversity. There's nothing but heavy metal. in the
No, that's just the one. Hold on. Do a little synth. Well, whatever this one is, I don't even know which song this is. Is it playing anything? Hold on.
Makes it look nice and dark though.
You gotta watch them. They're a little sketchy.
You're getting a little excessive with that music, I think. Or
No, bro. The people are going
That was the
off.
sampling.
The people are going
So the
off.
last one
Wait,
was...
Brian, turn around for a sec. Turn around.
What?
Turn around.
No, we don't need that.
Oh, man. I said to check, see for myself.
So this one is, it would be more appropriately called Northern Maluku. That's what those guys were imported as. The Northern Maluku region has islands such as Halmahera and Ternate on it. So these were not imported, from what I understand, as Halmaheras or Ternates, but just kind of like pick those localities for the two different looks later. So, but beautiful, dark animals. I had seen a Halma, like, long time ago, and then never seen them again. So when I saw these ones, I had to grab them. They are not anything like the other dwarf and superdwarf animals that we have, if you could even call these a dwarf and superdwarf. But we just have them. I have several other mainland localities as well, like Sulawesi's and stuff that I just love working with. So
Hold on. We're going to play them all at the same time.
Oh my god.
We got like 3 super chats that are in. Alright, the real George of the Jungle says much love for the real George of the Jungle.
what's
And
up,
fam,
real George of the
What is
Jungle?
up? The next one is Christina Hill. Duran wants to see an ASF that will be around next week.
Duran, can I
Or
see
Duran.
an ASF that will be around next week?
Yeah. Do you want to go grab one, Duran?
Better not hold
This
any
is
more.
new for me. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, you're gonna not hold any snakes after that. They're jumpy. Watch out.
No, you should go hold the
She's
Halmaheras
referring
after that
to on a live stream. I think it was 2 weeks ago or something like that. Someone was like, "Let me see an ASF." So I went and got one, and then on the way away from where we have ASF is African soft fur rat. and from my way to bring her over to see the camera, she jumped into like my toolbox and disappeared. And I was like, well, she went in the toolbox. She's not getting out. I was going to have to find it later, which I did.
Snake?
Cute. No, African soft furs.
Oh.
Yeah, there's an African
This
soft
one's
fur. They're
definitely
so
gonna be on next
cute. It's funny, they get a bad rap, but I love these things. I like them better than mice and or rats as far as like as a keeper.
Modern.
Did I?
They're pretty fun.
It's
gone! Catch it! Tail it!
Oh, can he get it back? Can he get it back? Okay.
Duran,
okay,
did you get it?
Up, peeing.
I got it. Put it back.
No,
Put it away.
disgusting.
Put it away.
Good. Just
No more African soft fur channel. Jeez.
disgusting. And
Oh
nasty.
man.
And breaking stuff.
But they are non-GMO. Yeah.
What is up with this model?
It got peed on. That's mouse pee. Mouse pee has affected your life. Or rat pee, whatever. Same thing. Rat pee, mouse pee.
Man.
What's up?
Oh, just the rat. Did you have any questions from the post? Did you make a post last week?
I have some from. Yeah, we have some from last week.
Yeah.
But you make sure
So
to plug
one of
in
the things,
stuff.
if you guys are wondering and you're down in the chat, we try to answer those and stuff. You are definitely welcome to super chat. We'll stop everything and answer that. If we don't get to your question though, Thomas is going to put up a post right after this live goes up where you can ask your questions, and we'll read through that stuff in next week's live.
I have no idea what's happening right now.
Super
because-
chat, Bryn. Any
Oh,
advice
sweet.
Oh,
on upcycling furniture into custom enclosures? Once I get a Superdwarf, I want it in a conversation piece.
I like the
good.
word upcycling.
Yep.
Upcycling.
Yeah.
No, I think that's a great question, Bryn. Back in the 90s, that's all we did. Upcycling wasn't invented as a word yet, I don't think. But we're like, check it out. I remember like one of my favorite enclosures was a hollowed out television.
Oh,
Back when they were deeper than just this.
Right.
So, but yeah, I don't know. So the big thing with it is, you know, moisture control. I think that's the main thing to think about, and then also fire safety, because if you're running wires, heat elements, and stuff like that into a wooden enclosure, you just want to make sure that you're extra safe with that. You know, make sure that you know what you're doing with that stuff. But yeah, I think totally doable, definitely possible.
And potentially, you know, very cost effective. You go find a big old hunkin' furniture thing that's going up at a garage sale or just like on the side of the road. I mean, you know.
Yeah, Amy B says Lori Torini has PlayStations made out of all sorts of altered furniture.
Yeah. So like the furniture stuff is great. It looks awesome. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I have any tips on it, but you just want to look into waterproofing solutions is the big thing. So that's the most it. And obviously cage security. So you just have to kind of look at the species. Like if you're talking about Superdwarf, like they should have some height. They need a little bit of ventilation, not a whole lot. They definitely need a very secure enclosure. And if you have something that is a piece of furniture that has like a lot of hardware to the inside, they'll tend to find that and beat themselves up on it, you know.
All smooth edges inside.
Yeah,
Make it
so
nice and smooth.
you know, whatever the species is, you just want to look at kind of the different care requirements that they have, and if you can work around that, you can do it well. One of the ones that I did that was fairly successful is, you know, if you have corners that you know, that don't have joints to them, like good joinery, you know, you have to kind of run maybe some strips like 1x3s or something at an angle around them. Then you can screw those edges in really fast. And then I took like a truck bed liner, like a paint-on, roll-on liner type of product, and rolled out the inside. So it basically made a big plastic cavity, and that
Lame dancers did one.
Bro, you do this every week in your life.
Yeah, booty shake it.
Oh,
Go
short.
pants, go pants.
I was just getting warmed up. All right, whatever.
Okay, now you're warmed up.
all right. Man.
Nathan Katz says some of my favorite people all on one screen. Some.
And Josh Sampson
Or
threw
they
out
some.
$1.99 just to watch your dance. No comment needed. But I think that he wanted to see some platinanaries. Let me go grab a
Yes.
cute baby one.
You should also grab one to name soon.
Grab one in what?
To name.
Oh, to name. Oh, that's right. You guys name a snake every live stream. Huh?
Yes.
I want to know who named that snake. Fifi.
I could probably find out for you, but if you're in the chat, go ahead and drop it. If you named one of our snakes Fifi, do you got beef with Fifi?
No, I got zero beef with Fifi. No.
Did the
Just
namer
curious.
get their picture? More importantly,
What's up?
did the namer get their picture?
I have no idea, bro.
Is that how it works? You name a snake, you get a picture.
I'm canceling that as of this week.
What? You can't giveth and then taketh away. You just gotta giveth and then giveth some more.
I don't know if that's a very good proverb. It sounds nice.
It does sound great, especially when you add the th on the end.
Giveth
Gives it
and
authority.
helpeth.
Because authority is spelled with a th too. That's how it works. Giveth.
Authoritative?
No, are you really taking away the picture? So people. So how it works? Is
It's just really annoying because like they name it, and then we send them a picture. But there's no real benefit of them getting a picture besides just like, hey, here's a picture of your snake, and then we maybe give them a shout out. But it's like
no benefit. What do you mean? No benefit to who?
I mean, I always looking as like, do they really care about getting a picture of the snake they just named?
I would.
All right, then you do it.
All right, I'll name a snake.
Brian
and I want
is
my
our
picture.
creative director, and
I have been doing a lot of creative directing today,
yeah,
free of charge, of course,
Pretty
because
much.
you know these guys deserve it.
we're struggling financially.
But
I
yeah,
know
no,
I'm just tired of sending pictures, man.
give
It's
things
just-
to people. Well, okay,
I'm
you know
just
what?
tired of it. It's
I've
it's
taken
so
my-
like
I just
out
want
of my
I just
way.
want to say now that Garrett's
Holy
left,
crap.
we finally got the biggest super chat of the night.
William Philippek, Jew, TJW Exotics. Those are my initials, by the way. TJW.
William Philippek is the man, dude. William Philippek almost single-handed. Oh,
I heard the hair flip, but I never used it.
All right. Wow, 50 bones. Thank you so much. We appreciate that. That really goes a long way to help us continue to...
dude,
bro,
quote,
William...
tell me if I'm wrong. William Philippek, I believe, like single-handedly got us halfway to our goal one time on a big U.S. ARC auction.
Really?
I'm pretty. No, not right this minute, but there was one we did before. I'm almost certain, if my memory serves me correctly, it was certainly William Philippek that came in and just like, single-handedly, handled like half of the.
Blasted it.
He blasted it. Yeah, just blasted it.
William.
No, but he's got a
Times
question.
you cannot
He had a,
kill, you
he
cannot-
had,
did
he had a
not
question.
create.
He had a question with that super chat.
Did he? Okay,
Yeah.
hold on.
Alright, check this out. There's a nice little platinum here.
my gosh.
Hold on, block your eyes.
Yeah, I'll just.
Whole face. You got to block the whole face. It doesn't work. Whole face. Duran, that's you.
I'm behind him.
I see your
All
face
right,
in the
Mr.
monitor.
Merlio,
Cherish
we
our
get
picture
it.
that we got.
We
of
get it.
Pebbles.
We get it.
Thank
You want the pictures?
Oh, you didn't send the picture of
No,
Pebbles?
I did.
Oh.
I'm saying I told them I'm tired of sending the pictures.
Oh, wow. That's mean.
You're fired.
Okay,
I'm
Garrett.
firing
Question.
Platinum Manor.
You're fired too. We're both fired.
All right, question, Garrett. Which has the more rare locality? Malayo Python reticulatus jampanaeus or
Jampanaeus.
Malayo Python reticulatus
I
in
actually.
the U.S.?
In the U.S.? I mean, it's almost an irrelevant question because they're probably going to get reclassified and add some stuff. And then all of a sudden, you're going to have, like, some pretty super rare subspecies. But I would say that the... the reticulatus is kind of like mainland. It's like everything except these dwarf and superdwarf, right? Is the way it is right now. Because they basically only peeled off this one island chain. And that's kind of why, like, the ternates and the homas don't qualify. They're not in the same island chain. So those aren't rare. Although there should be some very rare localities within that. Does that make sense? So, like, I don't know. We were trying to make...
Whatever happened
All
to...
right.
Whatever happened to...
All right, hold on.
no,
I need to
what-
pause this for a second.
Pause what?
Guys, Bob, hit me at my email, thomas@outreptiles.com, and we'll get you sorted out.
Why
Thank
did
you. Thank you.
Get so close to the mic for that.
intimate
Because
moment.
they hit close to home.
Oh, you got to.
I got fired 4 times in the chat.
You got to talk.
Just now.
Oh, man.
Whatever happened to Broghammerus?
The Broghammerus.
Whatever happened?
It was there, and then it was gone, and then it was, like, deemed illegitimate. So they, like, reclassified to Broghammerus the same time as Malaya Python. But there was something about the way that the nomenclature went down that they didn't accept it. Like, it was proposed and then not accepted because...
Hey, we got
of
a
the
name
way
of
that
snake
was
tonight.
It was political.
Oh, super chat.
Yes.
Spooky Tuesday. Says, I just got my 2-year-old pure Coyote produced by Reach Out Reptiles. I'm so grateful. Also for Kusko. I just got a scrub 2 weeks ago. Amazing animals. So curious.
Nice.
Toast emoji.
Cheers.
Woohoo! Thank you.
Thank you, Spooky
I'm gonna go with
Tuesday.
Jampayennus, the Jampayas.
Wow,
There's only
Christina
been one
is-
clutch in a decade.
One clutch in a decade.
One clutch in a decade. There's not enough adults to go around, so pure Jampayas, probably the rarest out of those.
Are we naming a snake tonight?
Yeah, right here.
Right
Boom.
here?
Oh, that's the
Show
snake?
it to the chat.
That's the snake.
What is
it?
it? It's
Also is
platinum-
a platinum annery. She's 100% het purple. Little Superdwarf girl. And if you look at her, like the color, it's actually popping on camera right now. You can see it. She is green.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
a yellow-green type of...
Man, you guys are
There,
guilt
yeah, not
tripping me
green
right
tree
now.
python
Hold
green,
on.
but
Thanks
retic
to
green.
Super Chat.
That's green.
Yeah, I'll get it up there real close.
Hold on.
She has the most beautiful, like,
Nathan Cass
ice
hit us with
silver
a super
eyes,
chat.
too.
Thanks, cover. I'm just going to hide behind your butt.
There we go.
All right, guys. So you know how this works. Go ahead and hit us with name suggestions.
That's awesome. Thank
Garrett,
you.
Garrett, your
Oh,
eyes.
I'm not looking.
Hit us with name suggestions, and whoever gets their name
It's a
picked
female.
will send us an email to thomas@reachoutreptiles.com. We'll send you a
Which
picture.
he totally checks every day. Very good about
I
email.
have now started. Hey, there was 2 months where you never forwarded me any emails, and that's why Bob Evans does not have 2 pictures.
Oh, Bob.
Sorry, Bob, on behalf
is-
of the Reach Out Reptiles team.
Bob, just come up and take the pictures with us.
Yeah.
Who's buzzing? Deron.
Not me.
Duran.
All right, what kind of
All
names
right,
do we
we
got
got
for
some
this
names in
girl?
here.
She needs one. She needs one.
All right.
She's actually the sister to the Mura.
Okay.
This is a Calatoa, you're saying?
That
Cruella,
is
Taylor
yes,
Swift.
She's 50%
Silver
Calatoa. She got some
Surfer.
Jamp in there too.
Patreon level is everybody. Toodles, Dorothy, Clover, Chanel. We already have Chanel, unfortunately. Key Lime, Sugarloaf. Do we have Chanel? I can't remember. I know we have
think so.
Versace. Sugarloaf, Jewel, Platy, Starfire, Calypso, Kitty Lime. Or no, wait. Where are we at? I lost it. They're going too fast. Key Lime, CD, Priscilla, Patty, Platy, Pandora, Celeste, Kenyon, Cartrude, Gertrude, Lavender, Mansfield, Ophelia, Clarice, Mirage, Namari, Absinthe, Lacey, Verde, Stang.
And let me stop. I
Moss.
gotta tell you right now, this is definitely an Ophelia.
Ophelia? Are you going with Ophelia?
Cusco calls it. Cusco
Cusco
calls
goes
it.
in Ophelia.
I mean, there's no reason that snake screams Ophelia.
Okay,
Oh,
wait,
I'm
Ophelia
feeling
with
ya.
an F? Hey, it's Ophelia with an F, by the way.
Yeah, with an F,
Okay,
obviously.
Natalia Prado, go ahead and shoot me an email. We'll get
Natalia
you a
gets
picture.
She's
another
getting up
one.
there. She's
Oh
about
my
to get
God,
on the
I
band
didn't even
list.
make it this
Hey,
time.
if you're good
Right,
at
right,
naming
right,
snakes,
right.
you're good at
Hey,
naming snakes. That's
Garrett,
what
you
it
gotta
is.
take a selfie with the tape. You gotta write it.
Give me my phone.
Where's his phone at?
Is that his phone?
Yes. Oh man.
Oh, that was in your
Party
hand, bro.
foul.
Come on.
Hey, thank you so much for any last closing thoughts? Any thoughts?
Man, just keep it. The guys that are following this channel and following what's going on at Reach Out Reptiles. I mean, this is like what?
All Patreon.
All Patreon. You just, it's about to just ramp up. Like you guys have probably seen like the future video that they put out, but I'm being here in person. It's just, I'm super excited to keep coming back here year after year, time after time, to see how it just keeps growing, how it's grown from Garrett's idea, from the basement to where it's coming here now. Like I mean, there's so much to look forward for. That the future was a good title for that last video, because the future
so.
here at Reach Out Reptiles is just like,
It's bright.
I'm super excited.
It's like
for
staring
it.
into the sun.
Staring into the sun.
Because you can't really see it. It's in Garrett's mind.
Thomas has a much different perspective here with Garrett.
And if you come out here, Garrett has no problem letting you be really a part of the growth.
Yes.
Yes, as in free
of
labor.
yeah, without any payment whatsoever.
Payment is our presence. Hey, minimum wage is really low in Pennsylvania. It's almost close to zero.
But there's a comfortable wood floor to crash on upstairs afterwards. So yeah.
Yes, and now there's an air mattress. You get like a whole hotel basket full of
Dude.
sweets and stuff, depending on if Ashley likes you or not. So go ahead and comment "I hate house snakes" on the Reach. Make sure to subscribe. Ashley will love you forever. You don't have to understand why. She'll love you forever. And then when you show up here, you'll get a whole basket of toiletries and sweets and stuff.
The Reach is the other channel.
Yes,
If you don't
subscribe in
aware.
the description.
It's called The Reach. It is the vlog channel for Reach Out Reptiles, behind the scenes ish. Well, how are we weird? because we're over here promoting,
hang out
working
with
for
you.
you still while you walk away and do circles and donuts and take a nap underneath the cable.
Yes, this is true. This is true. All right, guys. That is all we got for today. We are officially going to